Alright guys, so I told you guys the last video I was working on another account, a new account, and it's a project, and I really need to share with you guys right now because I need your opinions. What's up guys, this is your boy Russian with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we are in my new account. I started a few days ago, and so as I mentioned in the past, I learned so much on the Hell Hades challenge, basically because the year before, last year, we're not allowed to use any legendary champions that we pulled from. So we had to deal with, basically the best you can do is epic champions. So I decided to do something different because one of the questions that is asked in my account a lot is how can I attack certain dungeons or everything with the champs I have. So what I mean by that is one of the biggest problems, even when you go to epics, even when you go to legendaries, is I may pull, let me say, Allure, right? She's really good against a Fire Knight, but you may not. So yes, it helps if you have those champions, but it doesn't help if you don't, right? It's very easy to say like, oh yeah, you can make 1 billion damage on the clan boss if you have certain champions, right? Certain mythicals, certain legendaries, and it makes your life easier, but nobody else. So what am I doing with this account is I only gonna be using rare champions and below. Basically because rare champions, you guys can pull even from mystery shards, right? So it's not really dependent, and it is what it is. If you want to become a part of my squad in Raid, click on my link in the description right now and get a free legendary Karato as well as 4 epics as you level up. Let me show you how. Log out of Player and Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. That's all you need to do to get a free Karato as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Don't miss out and click on my link right now. Now, as you guys see, I have pulled shards, even sacreds I got, and that's where my big question comes to. What to do with the legendaries and epic champions, okay? And I gotta show you guys the account a little bit. It's just only a few days old, but at least gives you a kind of like idea of how far you can push an account like this. So as of right now, as you guys see, I'm using only blues, right? I actually did pull, luckily, our best friend Armger that can pretty much be used in most areas of the game. It's kind of a legendary in disguise, but you guys can easily find him, easily pull him, so, and that's what I'm saying. So I will be using some uncommons if necessary, but mostly I'm gonna be using rares. Now my whole question is, because as you guys see, we do have a couple of those champions. I did choose some Wukong for no reason at all, just to have him. Even as you guys see, everybody is level 1. And we got this new champion that I completely forgot his name, but also got him. Did pull a couple of epic champions, what is pretty good. And the rares you guys see here, I'll explain in a little bit why I'm keeping them and not using as food, because they're dupes. Okay, but my major question is, should I use those champions as food? And it's kind of like sad, right? You take a legendary and you just throw as a chicken. But as you guys may probably understand, the biggest problem I have is being able to get chickens for champions since 3-star. Okay, so you're not like, for example, if you start with my link and get Karato, you just need 5 chickens. Sure, they're 5-star chickens, but you need 5 chickens to be able to get him 6-star. In this case, because I only have rares, I need to pretty much save all rares. So all my chickens have to come from uncommon champions, what takes a lot of resources and a lot of times. So that's why I want you guys to let me know in the comments. Do you think I should use the epic and legendary champions as food? Because this account, my plan is for at least 6 months. I'm gonna hold on to this account and I'll see how far I can push, be on clan boss, Hydra, everywhere in the game. And this will also help me to sometimes fight champions that I would never use before, but they may actually be very valuable for players out there. Okay, now the reason why I am keeping some of those champions, some of my dupes, what is hard because I need the chickens, but it has to do with faction guardians. So as you guys know, rare champions are kind of squishy in comparison to other champions. So what I have been doing is pretty much just, if I get in dupe, just fill it up. And the moment it's filled up, I'll just use dupes as food, be as a chicken, or be as a champion that I will use to upgrade skills. Okay, because also, you know, books are hard to come by, and I already realize I'm gonna have to be using epic skill tomes on blue champions. Okay, but then again, I will not have any need for any of those other books. Okay, I do feel that Plarian should do something that if you use like a grade higher, you get 2 instead of 1, right? So I would upgrade 2 skills instead of just 1, but it doesn't happen. So anyway, basically the point is I'm focusing in some champions I usually wouldn't. Now Petrivia, she's a great champion, okay? She's really good. I don't have the gear right now. I'm gonna start working on gear for her, but she's a great poisoner. If you guys don't know, Petrivia has, on her A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has 20% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. If the target's under a poison sensitivity debuff placed by this champion, each hit has 20% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense. So she's bringing decreased defense to my team. Not read the whole thing, but on her A2, she also calls a decreased attack and has a 50% chance of putting a poison. And on her A3, she attacks 3 times at random. Poison sensitivity plus poison. So basically, she's my poisoner. I didn't choose Kael to start that account. So, but luckily I pulled her. And then you have Ato. There's pretty much my nuker right now. She's my campaign farmer as of right now. And she's doing pretty good. And someone that I love and I hate at the same time, and it's War Maiden. She's the second one that I'm focusing as of right now. I do need to book her, but she brings heals. She has a chance of freeze, trust me, it helps a lot. And she has increased attack to all allies. Now, the thing about her is she's not a great champion. We all know that. She's not even the best healer out there. But she's tanky. So in situations like, for example, campaign, she's a great pair for like Ato or any of the other champions. I actually cleared Nightmare in my main account using her as a level 50. So I know that if I keep her even level 50, as long as I have a 6-star nuke, I'm probably gonna be able to go all the way to Nightmare. Now, sure, it has to do with what equipment I have as well, okay? But she is pretty consistent and she's tanky, so she can carry you up to a certain point, probably mid-game, and then I have to figure out who's gonna come next. But yeah, so those are champions I'm focusing right now. I did pull Ato. I am going to build her just a little bit slower. I will build Conqueror. The thing about Conqueror that he's pretty good is he can remove 2 random buffs from target, and he also has, pretty much just like Armger, he has a block revive. What, in a lot of situations, it's pretty helpful, okay? All the other champions right now are take the back burner, because I do have to focus on pretty much my main team. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, we do have Dennett. I do love this champion, okay? He does have a provoke, he does have strengthen, and as you guys know, that's something you definitely need against clan boss, pretty much all areas of the game. And it is a 25% strength, plus he's everything, all his damage is on defense, so you can build him pretty strong, okay? And his passive, he also brings a shield. Now, it's on this champion for 2 turns, okay? It's pretty much just putting the shield on himself, but that's fine. You know, most because he brings the strength in. So yeah, right now, I think my focus has to be on a reviver, because the account doesn't have one yet, and then take from there. So let me know if you guys are interested on stuff like this. I feel it's probably gonna solve a lot of the questions people have on the account. Now sure, if I pull a Cold Heart, I'm gonna be using her. She's still a rare champion, okay? And I know a lot of people say, well, but I never pulled her. I just feel there's just so much I can control okay? But let me know if you guys are interested on this type of content. I will be running the account anyway, at least for 6 months, to see how far I get. If you guys want more updates about this account, kind of like every week or a couple of times a week, also let me know. I'll pretty much roll with the punches, okay? So just so you guys know as well, right now I'm not even going to touch dungeons because I'm not really far. I mean, the account's just a few days. Dungeons are not my focus right now unless I need to complete a mission. But campaign, actually, it's doing pretty good. Already clearing 3-star all the way to Felwind's Gate. I can probably clear Palace of Aravi as well. I think I will have some issues when I get to Valdemar's Strait, but I'll figure out when I get there. I may start getting to the point where I need better gear or maybe a 6-star because my champions don't have gear yet. You guys know, it's like first week. Okay, so, but yeah, pretty much like Ato 5-star and War Maiden 5-star have been carrying me all the way up here. Not a problem. Yes, I did pull, and I did pull the shard, and I got a lure. Like I said, my main question is, should I or should I not use my epic champions and legendary champions as chicken? You decide. Alright guys, thank you very much. I just want to give an update about this new project, and as always, I'll see you in the game.